Hello, my name is Logan Davis, and I'm a student from Omaha, Nebraska, studying DCBS at Full Sail University. I'm here in this dark and scary basement to discuss a little bit about the evolution of my favorite genre of film, horror.
I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
Our journey begins with this film shown here, The Manor of the Devil, directed by George Méliès, made in 1896, and it is widely considered as the first horror film ever made. Following this film, there is a wave of horror films that came from the movement of German Expressionism. Thanks to their vision of an unrealistic look, we saw many films that really stand out in this particular genre. Such films would include Nosferatu and The Golem. After an early success, the German Expressionism era came to a stop when the major studio UFA was bought out by American production companies. Universal Pictures started a wave of recognizable films in the 1930s, starting with Dracula. This was a very strong series of films, but eventually the formula of these movies became so overused and become easily parodied and not taken so seriously.
You know that person you said that there's no such person?
Yes.
I think he's in there, in person. I was reading the sign over here, this one down here,
Yeah.
Dracula's Legend. All of a sudden I heard...
Not so long after Universal Pictures took a break from their monsters, other studios started cashing in on the fears left over from the World War II era and the nuclear arms race. A new batch of movies came out that featured monsters that came from space, nuclear accidents, and from the deep seas. Although these films are great, Hollywood started moving the horror genre into a B-film status because of their ridiculous plots and cheap thrills. Hollywood continued to view these movies this way until the master of suspense boosted horror films back into A status. Between Alfred Hitchcock, Vincent Price, and Roger Corman, amongst others, they would be setting the bar up for the many horror subgenres that would continue up until today. The mid-60s and 70s was the birth of the occult subgenre, one that messed with another entity other than the ghost or monster. They were demons, devil-like creatures. The 70s would also usher in this film school generation of filmmakers who brought us horror films like Jaws, Aliens, Carrie, and The Shining.
Come play with us, Daddy.
Because of the rise of these indie filmmakers and the declining costs of production, horror films were now being recognized for great profits. After a while, though, as history had proven, these slasher-esque films fell into a parodied state, causing filmmakers to hit the drawing board yet again. This was really flaunted in the self-aware movie Scream by Wes Craven.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
Now, we move into our main subgenres that came out of the 90s to today, which were torture porn, which really saw high levels of grotesque imagery and other violent images to keep with its namesake. Then there was the found footage, which really took off with the very popular Blair Witch Project and Paranormal Activity. And then there are zombies. Horror has had so many different looks over the years, and each look has brought a different new direction for the genre. It will continuously change over time to keep up with what the audiences are afraid of or what makes them squirm, and most importantly, what brings profit. I hope you enjoyed this small look into the history of one of the most interesting genres in filmmaking, to me and to many others. Thanks for watching.